Schwing, good afternoon. I guess it's still morning, whatever. I was going to do noon, but I was ready, kind of. So I figured I'd go early. Why not? Get on with the day, right? Exactly. It is indeed serious. Amberlynn, we'll talk about it. Hellfire, good morning. Wendy, Hollow, Catherine. Wicked Crafter, hello. Max 50. Salada, nice to see you. Salada, Charlotte. Wicked Crafter says, I could hear the sounds from the bowels of hell through his crap audio. Can we say severe mic issues? It's indeed a case of severe mic issues. Very good. Is it indeed serious, Amberlynn? Is it? Is it? Sky Fairy, Lasheth Jean, Liz. Denise, hello. Catacorn Mermaid, Brioche, Emotional Support Muffin. Good morning. FFG's housewife. Star Wilson, hey girl, hey. Oh, they're in my chat. Hey DG, I see you. Killer Kowalski, nice to see you. Last minute Laura, Emotional Support Muffin. Kiva, Gothic, Wendy, Kiss by Fire. Lisa Simpson, hello. Hey Lisa Simpson. Yab and I were talking about your honorable mention from the support group meeting this morning, where you pointed out to everybody the fact that the Grift Gang present day is made up of Ron's rejects, the people he fell out with, his sloppy seconds. Let that sink in, you know? Let that sink in. Hi, Francis. Katie Lou Pondu. Thank the Lord someone is covering ALR. Never thought I'd say that, but Chantel is infuriating. Katie Lou Pondu, Amberlynn Reid is as infuriating to me as Chantel is to, well, also me and the rest of you. Really infuriating when you actually sit down. And sometimes I have to force myself to watch Amberlynn. I'm not going to lie. Like at one point yesterday, when I was watching one of her little videos, I started to close it and go look for, some music to listen to instead. And I was like, see, this is what you always do. This is why you only know half of what's going on. Just listen. And I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad I did. Savage Vegas baby coming over from Little Yabba's Live. Welcome. Glad to see you. Mac Attack, hello. I know, Lisa Simpson. I love that for them too. And I appreciate you pointing that out to everybody today, because I think a lot of people, especially over in the support group proper, they're not totally aware of that and the history and how everything has played out over the years. Almost every single one, Charlotte, right? Hey, toxic woman listening from work. Nice. Very good, says I have a higher tolerance for ALR. Okay, so speaking of Amberlynn Reid, let's go ahead. She finally let us know an update on the CT scan situation type deal, which I think last time I covered her last week, we did not get to her talking about why she couldn't have, was it the MRI or whatever, because of her weight and she couldn't fit in the machine. Let's just listen. Hold on. I can't even find her now. Where'd it go? Did I close that? I'm so rusty. Oh, no, I just had it open to her channel. Okay. Hold on. Share screen. There's her channel. Look at her. Look at Miss Lynn Reid. I will say, I got to give it to our girl. At least she is consistently uploading and she's keeping them nice and neat. I appreciate that. Hold on. Before we get into Amberlynn Reid real quick, do you guys know what I didn't spend the day watching it, but I watched probably 2 episodes, which is more than I will normally sit down and watch at one time. Anyway, the Slayton's 1,000-Pound Sisters, because I wanted to catch up. And whenever I don't know, like typically before new seasons, I like to go and kind of give myself a refresher on the prior season. So I was looking at the Slaytons. I never watched the episode where Tammy left rehab, and I had not watched the episode where they all get into it after Tammy comes home from rehab and Amanda gets in, what's his name? What's Amy's ex-husband's name? Whatever, where she gets into his face and they're hollering and they call the police and everything. It was great. What about you guys? Are you guys all keeping up with the Slaytons? Have you kept up with the Slaytons? I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Michael, thank you, Kaylee Pondu. I was drawing a blank. I had not been keeping up with the Slaytons other than like what I saw on Twitter. Basically, I wasn't even seeing like any mainstream media coverage of the show or the characters, the families or whatever. Maybe we should do some catching up together, Lisa Simpson. What do you think? Because I tell you what, that was some of the best TV watching I've watched in a long time, and I really enjoyed it. Hey, Kimberlina. Nice to see you. Tally 420. Glad you could be here. Oh, you only kept up through Zachary Michael Brioche? Well, I am not gonna lie. I will confess I don't watch Zachary Michael. I don't really what does Sam do? Sam doesn't watch anything or anyone. Hey, Wicked Weird Wednesday. Nice to see you. That's okay. I'm usually late too, so I totally get it. Mhm. Anyway, you're all caught up, Wicked Crafter? I don't know. Like I said, that was some of the best TV watching I've watched in a while. When Tammy got up in the minivan when they went, I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody, but when Tammy got in the minivan when they went and picked her up from the rehab, I was, like, genuinely excited for her. You haven't caught any of this past season? Yeah, I make 99-cent tumblers. That's so funny. First of all, I don't know why, they were giving me all the credit for that tumbler. I love the laser cutter. I love watching the laser, and I love watching it cut and engrave and everything, but I do not operate the laser cutter. Not that I'm allowed to or not allowed to. Um, I choose not to. Uh, anyway, Ms. Lynn Reid. So I was looking back just on the last couple of like weeks or month or whatever, and this one caught my eye because it's got the Starburst ice waters, which I'm pretty sure this is where I seen them first. So thank you for that. I don't like them, but my wife does. So whenever I see them, I pick them for her. Then I see her over here crying about her mom. And as you all know, that was when her mom was getting beat up on the internet for being an animal abuser. And here she cried about it again. Look at that 64K views, 60K views. 65K views because her mom made the appearance and she put it in there. And then I'm pretty sure, is this the one where she gets to come on and look at her? Now she's showered, she's rested, she's dried her crying eyes, and she comes on here and is like, guess what, everybody? Thanks to this reaction channel named Sam, now everybody knows my mom wasn't an animal abuser. And then look at her back to Target with her mom. You're welcome for that because all of this with your mom would not have been possible had we over here not stepped in. So once again, you're welcome. Brioche, I haven't watched him since the Shane Dawson video, but I'm not going to tell anyone what kind of content they're allowed to cover on their channel. I don't know anything about that. I know one of my kids used to watch Shane Dawson like when they were like in middle school. Annoying. Just annoying. All right. So anyway, 2 days ago, Amber. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Did you guys see that? Did you look? It's just, hold on. I know it has to be somewhere here because yeah, it's right there. I seen it when I was watching it. Look. So anyway, spoiler. She goes to this barbecue and there's a dog that looks like Jack. Watch. I gotta screenshot it. I was watching on my phone the other day and I get a chance to screenshot it. It looks just like Jack. Look at him. Oh, he's so cute. She didn't tell us the dog's names or nothing. Not that I've seen anyway. It's possible I missed it. She's so annoying. Amberlynn, your vlogs, and for you to be a vlog channel, your vlogs are so annoying and they are so irritating. And you irk my soul with your vlogs. You're a lazy vlogger and you do not give us what we want. But for some reason, we keep coming back. I guess that's on us. Whatever. Moonbeam lightning face. The girls are calling you a skinny since you cammed up. Who's calling me a skinny and where? I would love to see it and read it, every word of it, over and over. I'll probably screenshot it and make a file called people on the internet are calling me skinny. So please point me in the right direction. Show me where. Hey, Poltergeisha BSNRN. Once again, congratulations on your accomplishment. And thank you for going into the healthcare field. Oh, FFG called me a skinny in a live stream recently. Shut up. Nobody has told me this. Did she now? Well, thank you for that. I appreciate you, girl. Screenshot it and make it your channel banner. Well, they say it's FFG, so I'll have to clip it. She sure did. She did. All of you witness this? All of you know that FFG called me a skinny, and this is the first I'm hearing of it. Moonbeam Lightning Face, thank you so much for stepping forward and letting me know. Although you didn't initially offer that it was FFG, but I appreciate you nonetheless. Ratatouille says Sam is totally a skinny. You want to, speaking of Sam being a skinny, I have a hard time drinking the water a lot, So anyway, Yaba got these zero sugar drink mix things, which is nothing new. I don't like them. I've never really found any flavors that I like, but this time she got the Sonic and she got, of course, cherry limeade and also ocean water. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm just going to make me a drink pack thing. Well, I couldn't decide. Not even after not one, but 2 rounds of eeny, meeny, miny, mo could I decide which flavor, cherry limeade or ocean water. So I dumped both of those bad boys into my Stanley, and I would love to show you my Stanley, but I can't because for some reason my camera's not connected. Not that I disconnected it myself because I didn't. Because well, maybe I did. I don't know. Anyway, not on purpose. I would love to show you all, but I can't. Anyway, it's more than 1 bottle of water. It's not a 40-ounce Stanley. It's the one under it. So what? Is it 30 ounces? Because it's not 20. Anyway, about it. It's too much. 2 of these drink packets, even if you've got like close to 2 bottles of water in your thing, it's too much. I'm gonna drink it because it's delicious and it says it's not got sugar in it. So I don't know. It's delicious though. Mix if you don't mind like a really strong, intense flavored water flavor, do 1 packet of ocean water, 1 packet of cherry limeade, and like 2 bottles of water with a lot of ice. A lot of ice, like super cold. I feel like that's kind of the key as well. Anyway, we just got those you got them at the Dollar Tree? Really, Lisa Simpson? They have these at the Dollar Tree, you say? Always extra ice. Don't fence me in. Always. Okay, am I even on the right Amberlynn video? I think I am. Let's see. Yes, this is what I'm showing. Okay, great. All right. So anyway, this is Amberlynn Reid from 2 days ago. My symptoms are back, having a breakdown and going to a barbecue vlog. I'm really hoping to get through this one and also the one after. So we'll see, I guess. Maybe I should just shoot for one and take it from there. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. What else am I doing today? Right, guys?
Hello, welcome to a new vlog. So we stopped at a gas station. I got some water. I'm on my way.
We who, ma'am? Just right out of the gate. Who's we? I don't know who you're with. I don't know what you're talking about. Where are you going? Does she not do intros anymore either? Or do I need to give it more than 6 seconds?
To a barbecue. And I'm super tired. I think it's from my Ozempic shot. There's a story behind that. I'll tell you guys later tonight. Actually, I'll just tell you now while my mom's getting gas.
Hold on. Not liking water without flavor enhancers is a fatty trait, but this is not sufficient evidence to revoke your skinny from the front and back status. Thank you so much, Moonbeam Lightning Face. Skinny legend. That's right. I'm sorry. What were you saying, Amberlynn? 15 seconds and I already don't care.
So it looks like I just woke up. That's probably because I did. So I have never slept so hard in my life. Like,
does she even say what time it is? I don't believe she says what time it is. So how are we to be so, I don't know. I don't feel like she necessarily looks like she just woke up. She has lipstick on. She has her little cat eye on. Her hair doesn't look necessarily disheveled or bedheady. She's wearing some sort of garment that is like a mixture of fabrics, and it's got sheer on the arms. Is that lace? You've got your choker on. You've got this, whatever that is on. Like nothing about this says to me that appears to be super early in the morning and or she just got up, rolled out of bed. But okay. All right, go ahead. Please tell us. Tell us how hard you slept. I can't wait to hear all about how hard this grown ass woman slept.
Really so hard. Like my mom was trying to call me and I wasn't answering the phone. She was super worried. I woke
I
up to
bet she
72
was.
notifications from her because I always answer her calls. But how I woke up is she came banging on my window and she was so worried and she started crying when she saw me. She thought something bad happened, which I get it.
She's like, which I get it. I wonder what Amberlynn's mom thought bad had happened to her daughter when she wasn't answering her calls. I wonder how close they live to each other. For Amberlynn Reid's mom to be so worried because her adult daughter's not answering the phone that she drives over and beats on her window. Because don't they live like in a big city? I could be wrong. I don't know. Auntie M, thank you so much for being a member for 25 months. You shall forever be a basic Betty. Thank you. Life as the mother of a death fat. She slept until 1 p.m., which means Twinkie probably peed all over the floor. Poor twonk. Oh, could you imagine?
I never not answer my phone, but like I was out.
I agree, Mac Attack. At Amber's death fat status, Mama Lynn should have a key.
But yeah, I was just like out. I don't know if it was
Katie Lou Pontius can come straight out and said it. She thought ALR died.
the injection because I know some people get like super tired on it. I don't know, but like I even still feel tired and I got some good sleep. I haven't slept this late in forever. Like I've had my sleeping schedule on track for months now. And
I don't
woke
believe
up
that.
at 1 p.m. today only because my mom came banging on my window. That's not Amberlynn coded, at least not as of lately. But
I love that she's starting to use that lingo. Amberlynn coded. This is recent, isn't it? I've not heard her say that in the past. I love it. I love that for you. She's such a quirky girly pop.
yeah.
Wendy M,
we're
I'm glad
going
you're here
to
too. Thank you for being a basic Betty for 4 months and forever. God. You know what? Just like Chantel, every still of Amberlynn is an absolute work of art. I love it. Look at that.
a barbecue. I don't know if I'm gonna vlog there or not, but say hi to the vlog. Hi, vlog. Isn't her hair gorge? And mine's looking a wreck. You like my hair, really? I'm obsessed. I've always been obsessed with your hair. All right, we're gonna put this. Hello, we're gonna put this AC on. I feel like Beyonce.
Really? Hold on. I'm gonna share this with everyone, Toots, because I feel like it's important. Toots says, after my coma, I had to do swallow studies, and one thing they did was mix a packet of Hawaiian Punch blue stuff with applesauce for the color. That mess was effing phenomenal. Thank you for that. Joanna. Okay, hold on. Joanna, I saw the second comment first where you said, Sam, can you see this? And I'm like, see what? What is she talking about? Then I went back up to see what you were talking about. I heard you have the font set to 50. No, I don't. I mean, maybe sometimes I'll crank it up a little, if I'm having a hard time seeing or something, but no, I don't. And I made the font big on my phone like one time just because I don't know. I was like, oh my gosh, look what you can do. Wow, that makes it so much easier to read. And then I quickly, just as quickly, had the revelation that that makes me an old grandma. Like that's people's old grandmas who have to make the font bigger on their smartphones that their grandkids bought them for Christmas and how to teach them how to use. And I promptly turned the size of my font back down to normal. I feel like I share enough screenshots on Twitter of various things that if I had like a bold extra large font set on my phone, it would be obvious. You guys would know that and see that. I don't know. I'll tell you what though. The other day, when was that? Was it Friday's live stream that Yaba busted me out about my about my extra large font size? I sure did. I went down there to her office after her live stream and we were talking about it like we always do. And then I remembered about that part. I gave her hell for it. Joanna Freedom, totally. You know what? Yes, please, by all means, use all caps. Moonbeam Lightning Face. Amber is trapped in 2017 high school fashion loop. That's all she wears. The choker is cute but overdone. I wish she'd invest in some nice pieces for herself and consume less cheap plastic jewelry. I think maybe you mean 2007, not necessarily 17. I think she's more like 2007. Hey, Bunnathondra Jean, glad you could make it. Holly D says, I love that people catch boomers talking shit on their phones because of that big font. You can read it across the room. Brioche. I had an older lady friend, 65. I swear the font was so big on her phone. It was like 3 letters a page. Yeah. God, she gets on my nerves when she says stuff like that. And then, like, I'm in the chat. I'm like, she's fucking lying, dude. And then I realize, like, 'cause I'll be like, she's lying. That's not true. She's fucking making that up. And then I realize, like, in the chat, I look like I'm I look like I'm raging the chat, and I'm really not. Like, I'm laughing my ass off. So then I have to, like, just keep it to myself. Anyway, that's the real, travesty to it all. Sky Fairy had to be intubated for 2 days after surgery. First thing you asked for is an ice cold Coke. Jesus, 2 days? I wouldn't think I'd be able to swallow anything. Bunny says that's how I caught my last boss talking shit on me. Jesus. Anyway, whatever. Shut up.
And her concerts.
My girl, here's my girl.
Daisy?
Okay, so she includes in the title of this vlog that she's going to a barbecue. We're finally at the barbecue. Okay, it starts out at the gas station on the way to the barbecue. Then we get to the barbecue. And this is the entirety of the footage that she shot and included in her vlog where she mentions the barbecue in the frickin' title.
My girl, here's my girl.
Daisy?
Hi. Oh, so sweet. That is such a sweet dog. Aw.
Going to with my
Oh, look, it's Jack. Oh my God, that dog is so stinking cute.
dad used to be Amberlynn.
Look, it doesn't even tell us what the dog's names are. Shows us some pasta salad, some potato salad, and some chips. I see an onion cut up back there. Some ketchup and mustard. The ketchup's generic. I'm just saying that pasta salad looks disgusting. You know what that is? I know exactly what that is. That's that pasta salad out of that box, that suddenly salad pasta salad. Like it's probably like the bacon ranch. Looks like they might have thrown a couple scallions in there. Is that what those are? I call them green onions. Anyway, dry, gross. Now, whoever made the potato salad for this particular barbecue, I feel like they did a good job. And I really like this container. Look, did you notice that's not a round bowl? That's like is that an octagon? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Anyway, and you can tell the lid. Look at the lid. For those of you who are like me and you appreciate good containers, you'll appreciate this. It's one of those lids where it like snaps on. I can see it. But it's healthy if it's a salad, right, Katie Lynn Pondu? I made Yaba and I salads for lunch today, and they were fucking banging. Probably shouldn't have used Caesar dressing on mine, but whatever. 19 Chins and Counting says suddenly salad is for losers. Don't fence me, and I agree. The snap lids are life-changing. I prefer snap lids on glass containers, but whatever. I would totally have this container in my cupboard if I could come across one. But whoever made this pasta salad and brought it to this barbecue, you should not do that again. Link Whipster, thank you so much for being a member for 16 months. Shamrocks, I handed in my master's thesis the other day. Holy moly. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment. I wonder if ALR has seen all the articles going around about Ozempic face and how it's making people's faces sag and look really old. It really is. You know Lord, you know how vain our girl is. She isn't going to like this. She's not going to get to that point, Lisa. She's not going to get to the point to where she has to worry about Ozempic face. She's already talking about the side effects and basically laying the groundwork for her excuse for why she quit. I'm sorry. I got distracted by the chips in the background, the wavy Cuban sandwich. I just really wish the chip companies would stop. It's out of control. I've had these. They taste nothing like a Cuban sandwich. I was disappointed, crushed once again. And the Dorito company, they can knock it off too. All these fancy different Dorito flavors they're coming out with, like I'm just not buying it anymore. They've burned me every time. I get these new exciting flavors. I'm like, "Oh, we'll try it. It's so exciting. This is a pickle flavored Dorito. How could we go wrong?" I think the last straw was like I don't know, a smokehouse burger flavor or something. Like, okay, part of that responsibility lies on me because what was I thinking? And I should know better, you know? Hippie Peace, did she quit the jab already? No. But will she last very long on it? Absolutely not. No. No. But she's talking about how, oh, I'm getting headaches and I slept so hard. I slept so hard, my mom thought I was dead and I worried her and she had to come over and beat on my window because I'm so quirky. I'm such a girly pop. Mm-mm. I agree, Ratatouille. That burger flavored Dorito was gross. I can't believe I did it. Andy Oak, what'd your family try? Oh, the cheeseburger Dorito. I don't think it tastes like a burger. I don't. I don't. It tastes weird and not like a burger, and I didn't like it, and that was it. That was the final straw for me. I should have cut it off at the pickle Doritos, but whatever. Shut up. You had a calamari squid flavored one? No way. Where'd you get that? I've never seen that. See, Toots, and I'd seen the mango Doritos in the store over the weekend, and I told Yaba, I said, too bad I pulled the plug on the fancy flavored chips and Doritos because they got a mango one over there, but I am not doing it. They're not getting me again. I'm not. No. Exactly, Megan Nate, and that's exactly why Chantel quit the Ozempic. The Ozempic is keeping Amber from eating all the food she wants to, so of course she'll quit. Yep. Emotional support muffin. Thank you for being a member for 20 months. Sham rocks for sure. Proud as fuck to not be a member of the Grift Gang Gong Show. Same, girl. Same. Thank you so much. Addicted to Gold Cruise says, do not ever say girly pop. You have to. If you're meeting with a couple hundred of your closest friends on the internet to discuss Amberlynn Reid's content, you must use the word girly pop. Okay, the pizza Doritos were good, hippie piece. I'm not talking about the old school, sassy flavors with flair, because if you recall, at one time, Cool Ranch Dorito was a sassy flavor with flair. Pizza Doritos, I'm talking, those are old school. Those are grandfathered in. Those have been accepted. They're tried and true. They're delicious. I'm talking about the new fancy flavors they're coming out with. And it's not just Doritos, as you can see, it's the potato chips as well. No, just knock that shit off. The fiery mango is good. Well, addicted to cold brew. I'm just gonna have to take your word for it. Where are we finding them? Everywhere, different stores. Hell, I think the pickle Doritos I got at Dollar General, for crying out loud. I agree. Don't fence me in. The original Dorito and Cool Ranch is enough. I agree. Amber doesn't want something that will make her stop eating. She wants a magic pill that will let her eat all she wants. Kitty, Connecticut. Yes, exactly. Her and Chantel both. And me, quite frankly. Catherine says, I'm on Ozempic, and when I lost weight, it made my face look old, but then again, I'm old. See, I think if I start losing fat out of my face, I'll start looking more my age. So why would I? Kitty, Connecticut, the purple ones are the ones my kids love the most. And whenever I did my grocery shopping, when I was feeding my own cheer-ins, I had to make sure I had money in the budget for the purple Doritos. You tried the Kroger brand Mexican style street corn Dorito type chip and they were pretty good. Okay, see, now that's one I would actually give a chance because I love nothing more than Mexican style street corn. For sure. You love Dollar General. I'll tell you what, I don't even know where it was, but we went into a Dollar General. It was like a new Dollar General. We're like, okay, we're out here. Let's take a peek inside. It was horrible. It was so bad. So bad. Anyway, back to you, Amberlynn. Let's see more about your barbecue you went to.
Okay, guys, so I've been home.
And that's it. That's literally all of the footage from the barbecue. She shows that. Look, and I wouldn't even include look at that. There's this. So they had chips, potato salad. If you call that macaroni salad, okay. Onions, those dry ass burgers. The hot dogs actually look perfect. They look great. Those are nicely done. The ribs, I'm not totally mad at the ribs either, but those burgers. Anyway, and that's it. That's literally it. That's all she showed. 1027 Anno, thank you for being a member for 17 months. Forever a basic Betty for you. I bet Amber didn't bring a dish to the barbecue. She's too selfish. Of course she didn't. If she did, she would have showed it. She would have talked about it. Why? Because it would have been something to fucking talk about. Maybe you should have, Amberlynn. Maybe you should have made a dish, something simple. Even like maybe like, oh, I made this today, a cucumber, tomato, onion salad situation type deal with like the Italian dressing. So good. So easy. You can't really mess it up. 1027 Anno, thank you so much for gifting 5 Sam Tefler memberships. I appreciate you. DG, Addicted to Cold Brew, Kitty, Connecticut, Don't Fence Me In, and Ratatouille. Welcome. Where is my... here it is. It's right here, guys. Never far away. All right. Shake them out of the tree, guys. Elote? Yeah. Anyway, whatever. Thank you, Bunny. Amber would have brought a veggie platter or something basic like that. Anything. And then she could have told us about it. She could have showed us. Listen, the key to a good cucumber, tomato, onion salad in the summertime, you have to use those really expensive English cucumbers, the kind that come wrapped individually in the plastic. Do you know how much I paid for those at the Meijer just today? $2 and some change. I swear, like $2.19 a piece. Unreal. Kimberly says the octagonal container is at Meijer. Thank you so much for the super chat and the information. I just got so excited. I shook the maraca again. Really? I'm going to have to go for it. Yes. Yes. Elote is fire. I agree. And good tomatoes. Yeah, you need good tomatoes. Man, that first summer, me and Yaba were together in where we started in the apartment. We got some tomato plants like in the the planter where you don't have to put them in the ground or whatever. And they were some kind of cherry tomato that was so freaking good. And the following summer, we tried to find the same ones and we couldn't. And it was such a disappointment. Anyway, next time, Amberlynn, I mean, it's only the beginning of summer. Today's June 3rd. This was several days ago. It's the beginning of summer. You have time to redeem yourself. So I'm sure you'll be going to more barbecues and more get-togethers and cookouts over the summer. Amberlynn, please, in the future, bring a dish, something, anything, include it in the vlog. Maybe even show us, you preparing it or even purchasing it. If you're not quite ready to cut some tomato, cucumber, onion up and throw it in a bowl with a little minced garlic and some Italian dressing, if you just want to take us with you to the Walmart to pick out a veggie platter and then show the veggie platter displayed next to that potato salad, please. Also, let whoever made that pasta salad know that maybe they shouldn't bring that anymore. Or fruit salad, Banahanza Jane. Excellent suggestion for sure. Man, my mom used to always make fruit salad. She would put bananas in it. Like she would put slices of banana in it, which never stay. No matter what you do, they get slimy, they get brown. I don't know why she insisted on putting freaking bananas in a fruit salad, but she did. She did.
Okay, guys, so I've been home.
Oh, Poltergeisha, that is an excellent suggestion. Maybe make some mango salsa. Mangoes are cheap in the summertime. Yes, something, Amberlynn, something. You brought nothing. And your footage of the food spread at the barbecue shows us. Midwest Bird Freak, thank you for being a member for 3 months. Forever a basic Betty. Nothing beats a local summer tomato. I know it. Nothing.
For hours. I had a great freaking time at the barbecue. But while we were there, we were all sitting on the back porch and we heard a really loud noise. So we obviously went to go see if everything was okay. Long story short, a 15-year-old and her boyfriend was driving a car and she thought that the gas was brake and she ran into a tree. And I'm telling you, it was bad. And it was actually the tree in the neighbor's yard of where I was. The ambulance had to come, but my mom was like one of the first ones out there, so she was helping, but like, whoa, it was just like super sad. because I was like worried about the girl and I was like, oh my God, is she going to be okay? Long story short, she is okay. But like that was, it was just really scary. Like,
Oh, that was scary, was it? I cannot believe she spent more time including somebody else's tragedy in her vlog than she did the barbecue that she mentions in the title to the vlog. 2 minutes 42 seconds into this vlog, and she's already exploiting somebody else's tragedy and using it for content on her YouTube channel. Why? Why? First responder, Mama Lynn. Mama Lynn, the savior.
I have practiced driving before. Like I used to practice driving when I lived in Virginia in this like massive parking lot. And I did that. I thought brake was gas and gas was brake a couple times. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Girl, stop. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm just gonna have to call bullshit on that. I taught 5 of my children how to drive. 5. They all had varying natural driving abilities to one degree or another. Never, not once did any of them mistake gas for brake and brake for gas. You're full of shit. She's full of shit. Anyway, whatever.
So yeah, like she slammed on the gas thinking it was brake and hit a tree like like it was bad. The car's a wreck, but thankfully the girl and her boyfriend are good. I'm actually about to just take.
Chances are alcohol was involved. I'm just saying nobody mistakes gas for brake and brake for gas. Oh, wait. She said 15-year-old. Okay, maybe alcohol wasn't involved. I thought she said 19, but I think she said 15. Anyway, about it. No, I just don't see it. That's exactly why they teach you to drive with only one foot. That's right, Lisa Simpson, for that exact reason. Your dad slapped you when you fucked up that bad during driving lessons. Holy shit. Oh, she has to hit the 8-minute mark.
A quick shower and then I'm gonna go to sleep. I am tired, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.
You guys think so? You think that was just something she's seen on the news? She used it for content? Like, oh my God, that happened somewhere in the state of Oklahoma. Therefore, I'm going to say that it happened during our cookout. You're not going to tell me. I don't know. I really feel like that happened close by their cookout to where they heard it, and it was so scary for her personally. I really feel like she and probably the whole family would have been looky-loos. They would have been out there, and you're not going to tell me Amberlynn was able to restrain and refrain from whipping out the camera and recording the chaos and the commotion. Bull crap. Just like last time I was live and reviewed her, and she said that she met some viewer while she was out and about in public, and there was no photo, no video, no nothing. I don't believe it. Nobody believes anything you say. Amberlynn, what does that feel like? What is that? She's literally built like a whole like internet career where she can pay her bills and live quite comfortably and self-sufficiently on a YouTube channel where literally nobody believes a word she says because she lies about everything. Is that the key to it? For the death bats anyway? I don't know.
So today is day 10 that I've been on semaglutide, Ozempic, whatever you want to call it. So I really want to weigh in because I'm curious. I did not weigh myself yesterday.
Right. FFG's housewife. She used to film Destiny on the toilet. Come on now. Exactly. Hey, Just Aileen. Bunna Jean says, I never mistook the gas for a brake and I learned how to drive a haunted 5-speed 1987 Plymouth Duster. Holy shit.
And I've had a very
They're all
busy
liars.
last few days. So normally when that happens, like it's very Amberlynn coded to like gain weight. So
that's the second time in 3 minutes and 33 seconds she said Amberlynn coded. That's 2.
See how I did.
Hello, it's ready.
Stepping on.
486.8 pounds.
486.8. So that means I've lost almost 2 pounds in the last couple of days. So I'm making progress. All right, you guys, I currently have some chicken in the air fryer, and now I'm just gonna come up with some concoction to go on the side. I'm currently not really hungry, so I was told though that I do need to.
Boy, she hit those cheese snackers hard. Look at that. They're almost gone. Notice she didn't hit the peppers very hard. or the green onions or even the light Italian. But boy, howdy, those cheese snackers are snacked.
So I haven't ate all day. I've been awake for hours, at least like 6 hours. So
Nobody believes you. Nobody believes that you're up for 6 hours and haven't eaten. For one, that would be a hell of a fast. That would I would say almost qualify as intermittent fasting. Would you not? And people who intermittent fast and then eat vegetables and cheese snackers typically shed their pounds pretty quickly, ma'am. You're so full of shit. Been up 6 hours, haven't eaten. That is not Amberlynn coded.
we're gonna have some mozzarella cheese in there. We're gonna have some mini peppers, some scallion, some garlic jalapeno stuffed olives, some broccoli, and then I'm gonna put some Italian dressing. I don't know.
Fat-free Italian. Bullshit. Wait, what is she putting this in?
We'll see how it looks when I'm done. All right, so this is how it turned out.
What in the shit is this? No wonder you cannot sustain eating this way for very long and you cannot lose weight. I mean, who would eat that? You're not telling me. You're not going to tell me that this was good. You're just not. And this was this green olives in with broccoli, mozzarella cheese, sweet peppers, an Italian dressing. No, that's also garbage. That is not. Oh, and green onions. No. Mm-mm-mm. I blame your mother for this.
I don't know why. Looks pretty tasty. I still haven't tried it. I'll let you
It
guys
does
know.
not look tasty. This looks horrific. Like this might fly, maybe if, and I'm not saying she should do this because it's carbs, but like if this were a pasta salad, and there was pasta noodles in with this, like I could see you might making it work, maybe. But this, just like this, I don't know. I just like no wonder you don't like to eat healthy. If this is the best you can do, I wouldn't eat that shit either.
What I think afterwards, but I know it's gonna slap. I mean, how could it not?
It is
It's
not
a
going to
bunch of
slap.
things I like
She's
together.
trolling.
All right, you guys.
She's trolling. Look at that. Look at how dry it is. Look, she couldn't eat the pointy, dried out ends. She'd probably choke on it. Is this her showing us she didn't even eat all of it? Is that what this is? Good for you. Good for you and your jab.
Guys, so I'm over it. I'm just not hungry in the slightest, but I will tell you, super freaking delicious. I just don't have it in me. I might take a couple more bites of this because I feel like I need to get some veggies inside of me, but honestly, I just do not feel hungry at all.
Okay,
so I wanted to give you guys
okay, whatever. What'd that say?
Hungry at all.
Trigger warning, anxiety, and cancer. All right, thank you for that, Amberlynn.
So I wanted to give you guys a little update on my health and when my CT.
Is she standing for this or is she sitting? What do you guys think? I know she's a short girl, and I just don't see her standing to film anything. I think she's sitting on something.
Scan is. I told you guys that I stopped having blood in my urine, and then I was having a little pelvis pain and lower back pain, and then that went away. Unfortunately, those things are back today. I have.
Unfortunately, I don't know. I just think that's such a weird word to use.
Visible blood.
Why do deathbeds think a carrot will cure them? That's a good question, Benethondra Jean.
In my urine, and what I mean.
She doesn't own a chair. She only has a couch. She doesn't have a stool or anything. Because I don't know. I feel like she's sitting on a stool. Maybe I could be wrong. You thought she was tall? Is Amberlynn tall? I don't know. I thought she was shorter. Not like Chantel short, but she's not like 5'9" or anything. She's not like Life by Jen, is she? Or is she? I don't know how tall she is.
By that is there is actually blood that can.
That's what I thought. 5'4", 5'3". Like that's short to me. Hold on. We're all over the place. But I have Lisa Simpson coming in with a solid 5'3", and I trust Lisa Simpson. Liz also says the right 5'3"-ish, 5'2". Yeah, she's shorter.
Be in your.
I mean, I'm 5'5", and Yaba says I'm short. So
urine that you can't see to the naked eye, and you have to actually go get it tested, and that's the only way they can see it.
Oh, can we back it up? What is she talking about? Look, she's lying. Yes, babe.
She had me dead, and she's standing for this. Mine, Daddy. I'm really bad.
Unfortunately, my symptoms. Oh, is that for me?
Hey, you should do a giveaway.
Oh, well, yep, I should.
Yeah.
You're so cute.
You
I do not have that one.
I've got more downstairs.
No,
Come on,
okay.
come on, Harlow.
Yeah, get out, Harlow.
Harlow.
I bet she. Shut up. All right, so Yaba just brought me a keychain that I don't even have yet, and I was so excited because I thought she was giving me one. So she should give away, and she's right, I should. So I'll figure that out. I think I did one before, and she had to help me do the comment picker. Yeah, we'll totally do that. I don't know. Is there somebody still in here? You left her here. I thought you left with your mother. Aw, you're so cute, Orlo. You can stay. No, she can stay. I just thought she left, and then I heard her woof.
Oh, here they come.
Yeah, she wants to go.
Just have people comment your last live, and I'll help you when you get done.
You'll help me?
Yeah, just holler from out. I'll be out in garage.
Okay. No, I'll pick it tomorrow. So the replay gang can play.
Oh, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
We can just do another one. I'll get more downstairs. How are you going to get back?
You're so cute. She's so cute. I love her so much. Is it a lucky Sugarfoot? No, Banathandra Jean, but I know she has a note somewhere to make the Sugarfoot one. If she doesn't, I do. I don't know. I know I seen it written down somewhere. Anyway, I'm gonna back it up because she's lying about this whole CT thing, and I want to hear it. So shut up.
When my CT scan is. I told you guys that I stopped having blood in my urine, and then I was having a little pelvis pain and lower back pain, and then that went away. Unfortunately, those things are back today. I have visible blood in my urine, and what I mean by that is there is actually blood that can be in your urine that you can't see to the naked eye, and you have to actually go get it tested, and that's the only way they can see it.
Then how does she know she's got blood in her urine again? That's what I want to know. That's why I had to back it up, because that caught my attention when I was listening to this earlier. She's like, my symptoms are back. I got blood in my urine again. But then she goes on to say that, explain to all of us dummy dum-dums who don't know that you can have blood in your urine and you can't see it with the naked eye. So how do you know? Pickled Sugarfoot says, ooh, I want a pickled Sugarfoot keychain. Absolutely. Don't worry. We're getting on it. I promise. Well, I'm promising out pickled Sugarfoot keychains. And I do not operate the laser cutter. Don't worry. We'll make it happen.
That's why before when I described it as like it's blood that I can visibly see, well, that's back. And I've had
the blood that she can visibly see is back. Look at her face. Look at that still.
Bad, sharp pelvis pain or growing pain, I guess you could say. It's like right in the middle.
I'm sorry. I still have to call bullshit. There's no way. There's no way that Amberlynn Reid has so much blood in her urine that she can see it. No, I just don't believe that. She would not be looking like this. Like, she's sitting here wanting us to believe that she's having killer abdominal pain and so much blood in her urine that it's visible to the naked eye. And yet here she is with her stupid cat eye makeup, her lipstick. She's wearing some sort of velveteen garment. Her hair is clean. You can tell it's clean. It's brushed. She's got her little sunglasses on. But you want me to believe she's that sick, that she's got that much blood in her urine and abdominal pain? Like, no. You would look like shit. You would probably be sweating from the pain, ma'am. At minimum, you would look a little dewy, a little misty. No, you're full of shit.
Of like my pelvic area. It's just scary. And I feel emotional. I don't want to cry. UTIs.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You very much want to cry. And it's not quite coming out. Like, we can tell especially those of us who are mothers. We can spot a fake ass cry a mile away. You're not getting this shit over on us. We know. We can see. You want to cry. You very much want to cry, and you can't quite get it out.
bladder cancer, kidney stones. Those 3 things
Wait, what?
Scary, and I feel emotional. Fuck. I don't want to cry. UTIs,
UTI, not a big deal.
bladder cancer,
Give me a fucking break.
kidney stones.
Kidney stones. It's either kidney stones or a UTI. And I'm sorry, I'm not a medical professional, but I have had kidney stones. And when you present to the ER with, symptoms that could very well be kidney stones or UTI, they do a CT looking to rule that out. Nowhere ever are you going to go to the ER with symptoms of kidney stones or a possible UTI and the medical professional says, we're going to do a CT scan to rule out cancer for you. Give me a fucking break.
Those 3 things do share similar symptoms. And I've already been checked for a UTI twice. I don't have it. So it's like, now it's like, okay, is it just kidney stones or is it something worse? And I find,
girl, give me a fucking break. Pickled Sugarfoot, thank you so much for the super chat. FYI, when I had huge kidney stone that needed surgery to remove, my symptoms were intermittent blood in urine and abdominal pain. Thank you so much for the super chat and the information. Yeah, totally. I'm sorry. I mean, thank you, Stephanie C, for saying that. Thank you for being the one to say it. And I'll read it. She wants cancer. It's very much giving that she very much either wants cancer or wants people to believe that it could possibly be cancer. Like bullshit. Totally bullshit. I'm sorry. I just never like medical professionals. They don't even they don't even hint at, yeah, well, if we rule out all these, benign things, but it could potentially be cancer. Yeah, totally. It could be kidney stones, but it could also be, give me a fucking break. Save the symptoms for the doctor. Tears for the therapist.
myself like just being happy lately. But every time I become happy and I feel motivated and excited for life, like I instantly think of like what I'm going through, and it just like gives me so much anxiety and worry and just like sorrow, just like heavy sadness. And I'm just really worried. And the reason why like I'm crying about it now is because like it just came back today. My CT scan is
Look, even the fact that she feels that she has to explain and answer before it's even asked, why are you crying about it now? Because it just came back today. Girl, stop.
It's tomorrow though. So hopefully we'll be getting answers soon. I really hope. My doctor told me that with the CT scan place, like the results come back within just a couple hours. But unfortunately, my appointment is a little bit later in the day. It's actually at 4 p.m. and my doctor's office closes at 4 p.m. So by the time I have the CT scan, like I won't even get the results that day. I'll have to wait until the next day or maybe the next day after that. And I just feel really scared. Like genuinely. I just really, really hate this. Like really, because like oh my god, worst case scenario. Like we know what the worst case scenario is, and it's just like I don't want to go through that again. And this time it would be worse. Like I was lucky with uterine cancer because uterine cancer is one of the most treatable cancers you can get.
Girl, stop it. Jesus Lord. First of all, I just don't get it. Like that, I am a firm believer in manifestation and you speaking things into existence. Like that shit happens. It's real. Why would you even fuck around like this, Amberlynn, is my first question. Like, I'm sorry. Like you and I don't want to hear she does it for the views and the clicks, so and her paycheck and all that. Dude, you've had a YouTube channel, you 233K subscribers. You've been earning a living off of this for a long time. And you could continue on every day, probably for the foreseeable future, and never have to fucking clickbait cancer. And here you are. Here you are. You know what? I'd be scared too if I was putting that shit out there. I sure would.
And I literally just had a surgery.
Ugh.
And so many people aren't that lucky. I know I might be jumping the gun, but like I am someone who has had cancer before, so it's definitely something that's like I'm not invincible. Like it can happen to anybody. It's just scary.
Girl, has she oh, there it is. There it is. Finally, she got squeezing out and got it to start rolling down the chin there for her. I'm shocked it didn't get hung up right here. God almighty, the cringe. No, Lisa, she managed to get one out. It took some time. It took some work, but she got that bad boy out of there. I think when she was wiping her face, she like had to press. She had to like kind of press right there to get it to come out of that little well. To what?
Who has had cancer before, so it's definitely something that's like,
See?
I'm not invincible.
She had to, like, pull it out.
Like, it can happen to anybody. It's just scary. And I just go through waves where I'm just like so happy. And then I remember this. And I'm like, fuck. I feel like just doom. I'm scared that doom is coming for me. And that sounds so dark, but like, that's just like how I'm feeling right now. I'm trying to be as hopeful as possible. And
she's probably pinching her hip to make herself squeeze out a tear. TG said, get a effing grip. Hey, Moonchild Pink. Nice to see you. Christy, hello. Oh, hey, Camby. I didn't see you sneaking in. Most of them, if not all, sit on her cheekbone mountain.
Just like putting positive affirmations out there and just like talking.
That's true, SD. You weren't scared of death when you were smoking every day.
Into the universe, and I know that sounds silly. But like, I'm just doing the best I can.
Exactly, Tyrannical Moon. Bruh, this is like wishing someone a quiet night at a nursing home during a full moon. Exactly. There's some things you just don't fuck around with. Reality Chica says she is doomed. Suzanne, the Swedish Yarny Hooker. And how have you changed your lifestyle since the first time, girly pop?
I feel like by the time you guys see this, I probably have my results. So I'm just, God, can you guys just like, please? I just need positivity, please.
Girl, shut up. Lisa Simpson, girl, do an expert Lego or something. It's going to be okay. The tears came faster when she twisted her ankle. Sure enough.
I'm sorry for that last clip.
Girl, then take it out. Wipe your face off. Pull yourself together. Take that fucking clip out. That's what you should have done. That's why people don't like you.
That was like the beginning stages of
Drive carefully, brioche. Hold on, wait. I'm sorry. We're gonna tap it back. Let me shut up. Look at that. Look at that still. Jesus. Hold on. Let me go get the link to my last live stream and I'm gonna put it in the chat. And then we'll do the drawing tomorrow. But we're gonna give away well, one of the things is this lovely keychain that Yaba just brought me, but I'm gonna throw something in there too. What was that? What the hell is that? Hold on, let me get the link to it. View your channel. Do you guys like my thumbnail today? I like my thumbnail from last time too, but I just thought today was super girly popperific. Christy, thank you so much for gifting 5 Sam Tefler memberships. Welcome new members, Flu Shumu, Poltergeisha, Jessie Rose, Lucy Marie, and Ida No. Welcome. Okay, hold on. This is the oh wait, where's my chat? There we go. Oops. Give away tomorrow. Comment on this stream to enter. There we go. View and Chew, thank you so much for being a member for 6 months, forever a basic Betty. I like this content. Thank you. I do too. Let me pin that. Look at that. Maracas in the chat. Thank you so much for that. Hey, Luna. Nice to see you. Ritalin. Hello. Midwest Bird Freak. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, there's Alex Glitter. Nice to see you. All right. Where were we? Over here. Look at that still. I love it so much. All right. Anyway. Hey, guys. Sorry about that last clip. Let me go on some more. Hey, AK.
I just need positivity, please. I'm sorry for that last clip. That was like the beginning stages of a complete anxiety attack. The minute I clicked off, I started hyperventilating and it was a whole thing.
I bet she did though. Hey, Maritz's life. Nice to see you. I bet she did. Even though that was all fake AF, I guarantee you after she turned the little camera thingy off on her phone that she records on, I bet she did do the hyperventilating the whole 9 yards. Bet she called her mom, probably FaceTimed her, had her come over. I can damn near guarantee it. Lash with Jean, thank you so much for gifting 5 Sham Tefler memberships. Hold on. The chat's getting away. Wildflower, Liz, Lynn Smith, Margie, and Mac Attack, welcome. Thank you so much for gifting memberships. I appreciate you. I appreciate you supporting my channel. I do love the maraca. Sorry, I lost track of my maraca for there a minute. She brought the camera closer so we can see the tears. Yes, Brio, she did. Wow. She called her new wifey to manipulate her. Oh, her too, I'm sure.
The whole thing. I think the more I talk about it, the more I worry about it, and the more I think about the worst case scenarios. So I need to like just stop right now. I'm sorry for this. Like I'm sorry. Okay, you guys. So it has been hours since that last clip, and I'm feeling a lot better.
You could have left that out too, old girl.
I just needed time to like calm down. Valentine told me to put like a cold rag on my forehead, and honestly, it helps a lot. I have seen
color girlfriend.
people like when they have really bad anxiety, like
Big old Sugarfoot said, "This is just Amberlynn being raw as fuck."
put their whole head in a bowl of ice. So I think maybe it's like the same concept, like just that cold shock to just like shock your nervous system. I don't know, but it definitely helped. So I appreciate that. She was just there for me, someone that I can talk to right now. I didn't really want to bother my mom. I've always just been that person where it's like, I don't like bothering people, especially when I have anxiety or whatever. Like I usually just like take that within myself.
You're so full of shit. You do the absolute fucking opposite of that. And you literally built your whole ass 233K subscriber YouTube channel on doing the opposite of what you're claiming you do now. You're so full of shit, ma'am. Full of shit, Lynn Reed's what you are. What is this garment she's wearing? Does she have a sweater underneath some sort of like, what is this? Stand up. Is this what she was wearing earlier? I don't think so. Well, I need to know. I need to see more. I need to see this outfit in more detail. What is going on here? Okay, that short sleeve. So what is it? Like a black shirt underneath something? What are we doing? This is okay. Is it the same? Is it this? It is. Girl, take that off. That outfit is just so bothersome to me. I cannot deal with that. No.
Mom and Valentine have definitely been there for me through this whole situation. It's just been really rough.
Her mom and Valentine.
I'm feeling better.
Is that the girl's real name, do you think? Valentine? Wearing velvet in the summer is a choice. And she's not like up north or nothing, not even northern Kentucky. She's in Oklahoma. She's like in an armpit.
And I literally went to refilm that whole clip, and I just seemed so
Lisa Simpson, all of her outfits look like winter clothing. I don't know why that tickled me.
robotic, and it just felt fake to me.
Oh, they started dating on Valentine's Day, hence the name. I missed that. I wasn't around in January and some of February.
It wasn't authentic. I don't know if it's gonna be.
That's when they became one. Stop it, Katie Lou Bondu. I don't believe the girlfriend's real. I think she's full of absolute fucking shit. I don't believe it, not for a second. She'd be moved in by now. That's how we know. That's how we know you're full of shit and the girlfriend's not real, because she'd be moved in by now. And we'd be seeing her hands in the back of her head and shit.
Against my better judgment, I don't know.
See, Hippie Peas agrees. Valentine is fake anyway.
Me saying that doom is coming my way. Like you could tell that, like in the original unedited clip, like your girl was about to have a panic attack.
No,
and I just have my hair pulled back, and
no, that's not what we could tell. And you know it was fake. That's why you literally just had to say that. And you can tell in the first clip that your girl was about to. No, so full of shit. She knows that's not true. Wow, Amberlynn. Hold on. I have to make myself a note real quick.
I don't know. I look kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we fixed it. I do think
Ooh, Flu Shumu says, or it's Jade again. You think Valentine's real, but it's a one-sided relationship? Amber claims that Valentine sent her a $400 Batman Lego. Lies. All lies, lies, and more lies.
I should go for the night though and kind of just like end my vlogging here, but I do want to do some questions of the day, so let's do that. How did you know what your weight was when you went to the CT scan, but the very next day you said you haven't weighed yourself in a long time? So when I went to the CT scan place, they said, "What is your weight?" And I just said 500. I knew that I was somewhere around there, whether give or take 10 pounds lower or higher. I just knew that that's pretty much where I was. And coincidentally, their limit was 500 pounds. So I was like, oh, wow, okay. Who is your favorite reaction channel? So my favorite reaction channel besides Yo
I don't
Mama
believe
is
that
actually
their limit was 500 pounds. I think that, like 500 did it. I don't know. I did some research on it, and I think that well, she's talking about CT, not MRI, but anyway, but okay, wait, that's why I went to look it up though, because wasn't she supposed to have an MRI after she had the cancer the first time? Wasn't it an MRI that she couldn't fit into? And I remember thinking at the time, I was like, they've had open and wide MRIs for like years now. Like, I didn't think one's size was a factor in MRIs anymore. Anyway, whatever, but she's talking about CT. 500-pound limit seems high. No, they started making scanners, like, bigger to accommodate bigger, patients, so I don't know. Eggs and milk, thank you so much for being a member for 6 months. You're making all this end of month bookkeeping fly by. Thank you for your dedication, Sam. Loving the girly pop coverage. You're welcome. Thank you for being here, and thank you for supporting my channel. I appreciate you. Hey, Kool-Aid Kinsey. Nice to see you. Don't fence me in. You're a member now? Yes, girl. She was in the bariatric state for fuck's sake and never got proper care. Mhm. MRI still a tube? But they've got those open MRIs too. I mean, granted, I guess that from what I understand, the imaging isn't as clear or thorough or reliable or whatever, but I don't know. MRIs are done on an open slab. Why would her weight matter? Or CTs? Not all CTs are done on an open slab. I don't think Poltergeisha. Anyway, about it. Let's listen to what she has to say.
a reaction channel that a lot of people don't even watch. They have no idea that I watch them. I will never mention them on my channel because it's kind of like a guilty pleasure. So shh, you'll never know who. I'm confused. The salami fills you up and doesn't trigger you to binge. So why buy 7 twin packs? Surely 1 pack is enough to keep you satisfied for the next few days. I bought 7 servings worth because 2 packs
No,
is
she's
1
not.
serving, and I knew that I was gonna have 1 full serving each time. And I wanted to be able to have 1 serving a day, so I bought 7 of them. So in a week, when I go
Oh,
grocery shopping
Gwyneth
again,
100 do you think so? I think so too.
if I want to get more, I can. And it turns out that I actually didn't even have a serving a day. There were actually 2 days where I didn't even have one. I haven't overate on them. I haven't binged on them, nothing. So I'm very proud about that. Like, doesn't trigger me at all, and it's very satisfying. Okay, so one last question, and it's literally about the salami again. One of those 2 packs of salami is 140 calories. Why the fuck would they package 2 individual portions and say 1 serving is both portions? All right, so that's not true. 2 packs is 1 serving. Let me show you. So here you can see serving size is 16 sticks. The serving size is 56 grams. So I got out my little scale here.
Okay, look. I'm so glad that you're looking up the serving sizes and the calories and all that, but dude, as somebody, ma'am, who has a history of cancer, ma'am, I just feel like the last thing that you should be eating is processed meats, especially of this nature. Like, you know what I call those? And I'm dead serious. I call those butt cancer sticks. Like salamis and pepperonis and even like lunch meats and shit. Like, that is asking for the butt cancer. And here she is. She's so traumatized because she has a history of cancer and she has kidney stone symptoms, but she will eat. And I seen how many of those packs of those salamis she bought. She bought like 10 packs of those salami sticks. Those are butt cancer sticks. Yes, Ratatouille. Yes. The circle salami triggers are.
Trust me, I was confused too the first time I got these. I was like,
What I hope I am the reactor she was talking about, even though I know I'm not. I hope Amberlynn is listening. I hope you watch my live stream today because because your name's in the title. I hope you watch this part and I hope you throw those things away. Please. I don't ever want to see you eating salami sticks or anything jerky. None of that shit. Yes, Krabby Joe. Of course they do. Are you kidding me, Margie? Gross. P-Day, I love him so much. Here I'm telling her to never eat that shit again, and I love that shit.
are they saying
Hold on
one
one
pack is
second.
a serving or 2 packs? Like, I'm just not understanding what's happening. But I figured it out. So I'm just gonna open one side because I'm not really in the mood to open the other one. So again, 56 grams is a serving. And that is only 34. I'm not exactly sure what's on this side, but it's probably gonna be around the same thing, give or take. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna open the other one. Hold on. All right, got it open. Oh, 55. So yeah, that is both packs is a serving. I promise I'm not that dumb, but I did figure it out. So anyways, sorry for this roller coaster of a vlog. My life is kind of a roller coaster right now. My moods are very up and down. Like my mood would constantly stay up. Like I am in such like a happy spot in my life right now, but this health scare thing is really getting to me. But please keep me in your thoughts. Positive vibes.
I cannot wait. I cannot, not that I would wish kidney stones on anybody because I wouldn't, but I cannot wait for her to get the results of this CT back and it be freaking kidney stones. And how stupid she's going to look.
And I'll see you guys in my next video.
All right. See you later. Hold on. Let me just double check to make sure she's not come back with the results yet. No. So the last vlog she uploaded was yesterday. Got my CT scan. I'm scared and sobriety update. God, it's only 9 minutes and I really wish. Oh, we got time? Oh, hell. Okay, we got time. We're going to do it. So don't be fooled. Spoiler alert. She got her CT scan, but she has not yet disclosed the results. I don't know if she's got them yet. I was just checking the community tab just to be thorough. All right, let's do it. It's only 9 minutes. We're going to watch it. Where is she? What is this? What is this her bathroom? I think it is. What is she doing? Is she on the toilet? This is so unsightly. No, that's like a rack, so that wouldn't be above the toilet, would it?
Well, welcome to a new vlog. I am coming at you super freaking frustrated. I'm not gonna lie. So as you guys know, I was supposed to get a CT scan like a week ago, and my weight was.
Oh my God, Krabby Joe, thank you for being a member for 23 months. Forever a basic Betty. I got tick bite disease and want a butt stick. Okay, I'm sorry to hear you have tick bite disease, Krabby Joe. Are you for real? Is it new? Like, is this a new diagnosis for you? Holy shit, man. She is dragging it out, DG, and it is criminal. Laundry room, closet. I don't know, but why would you pick this to be the background in your vlog? You have 233,000 subscribers, ma'am. Do better.
The exact weight, so I couldn't get it. So I had to reschedule at a different place. And so that CT scan was literally today. I got a call from them like 10 minutes ago saying, sorry, our computers aren't working. So we're going to have to reschedule. So you can't come in today. Like literally, why does this keep happening to me? It's just like, I'm not meant to get this damn CT scan. I understand that like the weight thing is my fault. And then the fact that their computers don't work, that's no one's fault. But it's just like, I feel frustrated because like my symptoms were back yesterday pretty strong. And I just really want to get answers. And I don't want to like head to the ER, even though I was told that if I can't get a CT scan scheduled soon enough to go there. And it's just like, I'm not going to the ER. I'm not going to waste their time. And I'm just.
Okay, that right there. What do you mean? I'm not going to the ER. I'm not going to waste their time. Okay, listen. Like I said, I've had kidney stones before. I had them really bad. I had to go to the ER. I was in so much pain. They did, they took some blood, gave me some IV fluids. They put me right into the CT scan machine so they could, figure out what was going on. Because, of course, kidney stones present a certain way. And I would venture to say 9.999 times out of 10, that particular set of symptoms is the result of kidney stones. So that's why they don't hesitate to just do the CT scan right there when you're in the ER. When you're in the ER, they can rule it in or out with one scan. So if this is so serious for you and you have these recurring symptoms that come and go and come and go, but they keep coming back, you're bleeding into your urine to so badly to the point to where you can see it with the naked eye and you've got these horrible pains. Why would you not just go to the emergency room so they can go ahead and scan you right then and there? And if it is kidney stones, then you can go ahead and get the ball rolling on what the next course of action is to get rid of them or whatever the case may be, or rule it out and then, move forward from that. What do you mean? I'm not going to waste their time. What does that mean? Is it because you're full of shit? Hold on one second.
Just keep my fingers crossed that when they call tomorrow, I can get it scheduled for like literally tomorrow or like the next day after that. But this has been just like literally torture trying to get the CT scan and trying to figure out like what's wrong with me. It has been so torturous. I just don't even have words for it. Hey guys, so it is the next day. I kind of took off yesterday from vlogging or editing or anything like that. I've been vlogging and editing like daily for a while now, which I love, but I just like am really scared of like this whole thing going on with me, and I kind of just needed like me time.
Girl, Lord. I'm sorry. I had to answer that phone call because I accidentally called my son and I hung up. So he literally walked out of work to call me back and I didn't want to worry him. I'm so sorry about that. Did we miss the part? I'm just going to have to tap back. Sorry, guys. We have to watch it again. Next day, right here. Hey guys, so it is the next day. I kind of took off yesterday from vlogging or editing or anything like that. I've been vlogging and editing like daily for a while now, which I love, but I just like am really scared of like this whole thing going on with me, and I kind of just needed like me time. Excuse the siren. Patiently waits. Hope everyone's okay. So I did get a call today and my CT scan is scheduled again for the third time tomorrow. So let's keep our fingers crossed. I'm probably not really gonna. I don't think that Amberlynn really appreciates, like, if this CT place really had to cancel a whole day's worth of scans for whatever reason the case may be, their computer wasn't working, whatever, to get a whole day's cases worked back into the schedule within a day or two, that's no easy task. That's something she should actually be appreciative of. I mean, yes, shit happens. And again, people aren't wrong. If me personally, if I had enough blood in my urine accompanied by back pain and pelvic pain, and I'm bleeding in my urine so much that I can see it, I am going to go to the emergency room. I'm not going to want to dick around with some outpatient CT scan place. But then again, I wouldn't be using it for content and stretching it out and dragging it out for content on the internet neither. So whatever. I'll film anything. Oh, I try to be like cognizant of like sirens because that means like something bad is happening. And I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't vlog during that. Anyways, I don't even remember what I was saying, but don't fence me in, right? I mean, if 900-pound people can find a couple tie-dye shirts that fit them, I'm sure she can find a summer appropriate outfit. Yes, yet again, it is summertime. It is late May, early June, and here she is wearing a garment that you expect to see somebody wearing to the office Christmas party. Green plaid in the summer. Amber, stop it. Don't think that I'm gonna vlog today because I just need time. I just feel really sad. My symptoms are gone again. So they very much are back and forth. So I don't really know what's going on. I just hope the CT scan can tell me something. And yeah, so that's tomorrow. I will probably vlog tomorrow. So I'll see you guys then. Okay, hold on. Addicted to cold brew says, right, but you can fit. She cannot. She has to go to a specialized place. I'm not so sure that hospitals don't have CT scan machines to accommodate larger patients. I mean, after all, what if she was inpatient? What if they admitted her because the bleeding in her urine was so bad and her pain was so bad? Like, what if this progressed to the point to where she had to be inpatient? I mean, what would they schedule her an outpatient CT scan at some other facility and transport her there in a week to 10 days? I don't think so. I could be wrong.
Hello, guys. It is the next day. I'm about to leave for my CT scan. I'm hoping that we actually get this thing done today because
Look what Amberlynn's wearing today. Black lace, and no doubt the rest of the fabric is some like wool or wool-like material for the summertime. Boy, that's starting to trigger me.
need some answers. So I'm actually about to leave right now. So let's go. But first, I'm about to take out my trash. I do have a trash valet, but I don't mind walking it to the dumpster myself.
Her apartment bothers me because I feel like it is so industrial like looking. Like this doesn't give apartment to me. This is like a commercial building. Like she's living in some sort of like commercial building, like I don't know, almost damn near like an assisted living is what it looks like to me. I don't know. Those trash bags are Amberlynn coated.
So that's usually what I do. So I just got home and I'm feeling really emotional. Like it was a fast process and everyone there was super sweet, but I just
The whining. Listen to the voice. She wishes she was crying right now. It was just such a fast process.
to the dumpster myself. So that's usually what I do. So I just got home and I'm feeling really emotional. Like it was a fast process and everyone there was super sweet, but I just felt like after the CT scan, I felt like the radiologist like acted different. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if it's my anxiety.
Right there. I about threw my phone. I shouted at her. I did. I was like, you're so full of shit. The radiologist acted different after your scan. You're a freaking liar. First of all, you're not seeing the radiologist, ma'am. You're not. The radiologist is in another room. It's a dark room. Like legit. They're in a room. The door's closed. They're looking at scans all day and speaking into a microphone, giving their report. That's all they're doing. Like you very rarely will you ever see a radiologist out in the real world. They are all shoved in a closet somewhere. reading images and speaking into dictation. Do you mean the technician? You mean the radiology tech? Do you mean the person who actually performed the CT scan? They were acting different after your scan. Again, you're full of shit. Amberlynn thinks that none of us have ever like experienced anything like this before. Like nobody in her 233,000 subscriber audience has ever experienced an outpatient CT scan. So we wouldn't know, that she's full of shit, that her little CT scan tech person remained professional throughout the appointment. There was no change in their tone or their demeanor or their behavior. They just don't do that. Like they consciously and purposely don't do that across the board. No matter what it is you're going and being scanned for. They just don't do that. They make a point of not doing that. You're full of shit. It's what you are. I want to hear her tell that lie again.
And everyone there was super sweet, but I just felt like after the CT scan, I felt like the radiologist like acted different. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if it's my anxiety.
Notice how she immediately looks away when she tells that fucking lie. DG says tomorrow she'll come on and say the scan was eaten by a dog. Watch how she immediately looks away and she does not look at the camera, telling us she's looking everywhere but at us when she lies.
I just got home and I'm feeling really emotional. Like it was a fast process and everyone there was super sweet, but I just felt like after the CT scan, I felt like the radiologist like acted different. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if it's my anxiety or what it is, but like my anxiety or my gut or my thoughts are telling me she saw something, but she's not able to tell me, obviously. I don't know how to explain it. I just felt like there was like an energy shift and it's like freaking me out. She told me that if I don't get a call by Monday to definitely call my doctors and see if they got my results. I don't know. It's just like the way she worded it made it seem urgent, but like it could just be me being like truly scared. I'm just glad the CT scan is over with and I'm just nervous for like what's actually happening.
Don't fence me in. Your gut is part of the problem for sure.
I need to go have a moment.
Barry's like, this bitch is crazy.
I need to go have a breakdown real quick and just like let it happen because the whole way home I was fighting tears back And now that I'm home, I just want to let it
Bullshit. She wasn't finding anything back on the way home. She milked it thoroughly for her mother, without a doubt. Krabby Joe, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm going today to get results of an MRI to determine scoliosis. Guess who isn't crying? He won't even take her he won't even take her mama with her. Stop whining. No shit, Krabby Joe. Lord have mercy. Sad fishing sympathy situation type deal for sure. Hey girl, hey, for sure. I mean, you're in pain and pissing blood. No matter what it is, you need to follow up with your doctor. Exactly, Brioche. Did she really think that she was going to go to the CT appointment, have her CT scan, and then they would usher her into a room to meet with the radiologist who would go over the images and give her a full, complete diagnosis right then and there? Come on, girl. Carly says she gives me sleep paralysis.
So I'm gonna go do that, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, guys, so it has been about 5 hours since that last clip, and I'm feeling a lot better. Of course, I'm having tons of intrusive thoughts and anxiety, but I have calmed down a lot. I'm gonna try my very hardest not to worry myself to death because I really don't know what's going on. And it's like, whatever it is in this moment, there's absolutely nothing I can do about it until I find out what is wrong. And then we go from there. I'm just actively really freaking scared, but I'm trying to find things to just like distract me and things that make me happy. So I'm actually about to go film a TikTok. So I'm gonna do that. I've done a lot of journaling today, did some of my Batman Lego. I've played with my fur babies. I've watched some YouTube, things that make me happy. And that has helped like take stuff off my mind. I've also done some cameos today, which were hard to do, but it was a responsibility that I have and a priority. And they honestly made me really happy. That's initially what kind of took me out of this like crazy weird breakdown area that I was going towards. I think I'm actually about to go sit outside and kind of just enjoy the weather. It's like in the 70s right now and it feels really good.
Girl, it's in the 70s and you're wearing black lace and crushed velvet. Get out of my face. The day a child would have.
It is the next day and I did sleep in my makeup and in my clothing. I have not been doing that lately, but last night it was just a lot for me and I wanted to go to sleep a lot earlier than usual. So I took my melatonin a lot earlier than usual. I got in bed.
Okay, so you wanted to go to sleep earlier than usual. That was a conscious thought. So conscious, in fact, that you took your melatonin earlier than usual. Good for you. Okay, so me, I've had these days. I've had these days where the day was just very hard and I was very tired. Maybe I was sick, and it's like, you know what? I'm calling it early. And the first thing I do on days like those, even before I take my melatonin, is I get into my jammies. I take my bra off. I put on the most comfy, shirt or jammies that I have. Some nice warm fuzzy socks. That's the first thing I do. So you're telling me that you decided you were going to go to bed early and you took your melatonin early and you could not even undress. You couldn't just put on some jammies, maybe a long t-shirt, maybe a moo. She slept in her woolly crushed velvet lace ensemble. Yes, with her makeup and her choker. And her choker.
And I said, I'm gonna go to sleep. I don't care that I'm
Yes, I love
wearing my clothing. I don't care that I have makeup on my face. I just felt like that was such
Kato, yes, she slept in the same clothes she went. Well, I don't think the CT place was in the hospital, but it was still an outpatient medical facility. Yes. And then she slept in those clothes in her bed. And how often do you think she's laundering her bed sheets?
small issues in the large grand scheme of things. So I was like, you know what? Don't care. And this morning, because I woke up at like 5 a.m. Yeah, it was pretty early. It was like 3 hours later at like 8. The fire alarms here started going.
Hold on. Charlotte says, I live in my Vera Wang. All I wear at home, comfy, Kohl's. Charlotte, would that be a Vera Wang moo situation type deal of a garment specifically? I love that for you, Charlotte. I do. I love comfort.
Off like crazy and I was like, oh my god, what's happening? So you have to round up your animals and then you have to go evacuate. It's like,
I wonder what that was like. I wonder what it looks like for Amberlynn Reid to be woken out of her slumber on melatonin, mind you, rounding up her animals. What's the pet count over there at Shaylin these days? That's probably why she didn't wake up for her mom's phone call. She's been hitting the melatonin ever since she gave up the Delta 8. She's been hitting the melatonin.
What we're supposed to do. And then so the firefighters came and couldn't find anything. So we were all allowed back in the building. And then it happened again 30 minutes later. I don't really know. This happened before a few months ago and they couldn't really find anything. I don't really know, but we're safe, we're sound, everything's good over here. But I do want to end this vlog, but we're gonna do some questions of the day because you guys do know I enjoy that. I know you guys enjoy
She
it. So
enjoys
let's do it. What
questions
did you
of the day because she is just that self-absorbed. I love it. I love nothing more than to watch Amberlynn enjoy talking about herself. Mm-mm-mm.
mean when you said your mom's shoes match her hair? I think you're talking about this clip. You can't tell, but they're purple. On camera, they look gray.
Look at the you guys remember that? What are those? You know what those are? You know what those look like to me? I could be wrong, but do you know what these shoes look like to me? Because I can see Mama Lynn's feet and toes through I can see them. These are aren't these like those beach shoes? Those shoes like you wear to the beach or the lake if you're gonna be swimming? Yeah, they're pool shoes. They're water shoes. Yes. What is Mama Lynn Reid doing wearing these
I
Walmart
think you're talking
water
about this clip.
shoes? You can't see, and she's wearing jeans and a t-shirt. She's in somebody's parking lot. They are not on their way to a day in the water. Why are you putting your mom's water shoes on blast like that?
I can tell, but they're purple. On camera, they look gray. Yeah, they match your hair.
Those are water shoes. Amberlynn, come on now. That's almost as bad as old chicken head ATX over there showing her husband her husband's chicken legs in their little vlog. Tomatits.
So what I meant by that is my mom actually, the top of her hair, like right here, is purple because she dyed her hair like this purpley color, and the only part that like accepted that was right here. So her hair's like
right, because she's gray on top. So that's the only part that turned purple was the part that was gray to begin with. I can't believe how much Amberlynn looks like her mom. I think if Amberlynn were to stick with the Ozempic and actually lose like 200 pounds, she would look exactly like her mom. Like exactly.
purple. So whenever she's
Just
wearing
chicken
like
legs and
earrings
the
or a purple
boobs.
shirt, and then she had on purple shoes, I always say that it matches her hair because it literally does. And I was actually saying in that clip that for some reason on the camera you guys couldn't see that they're
I
actually
can't believe she went through all the trouble of going and getting that clip and putting it in here. This is so stupid. So stupid.
very purple, but for some reason on camera it didn't look that way. So yeah, I was saying that the purple matched her hair because I actually said that to her like the minute I saw her, which was hours prior to that clip. Why do you sound so different in the last few vlogs? You don't seem like yourself. The only thing I can think of is like maybe the mixture of like fear. And then honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
I'm sorry. This is such horse shit. If this really was a comment or whatever, a question or whatever, she put it in there herself because she wanted to be able to reiterate one last time in this vlog that she's super scared and having so much anxiety about possibly having kidney stones or cancer. And also, she wants to talk about her drug use, her newfound sobriety. God, it's so cringy.
Sober and
Tell us about how you had a drug problem, Amberlynn. I love it. I can't wait. Tell me all about it.
mixture of like fear. And then honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is the longest I've been sober in a very long time. I was smoking daily and I was doing that for years. And I haven't been sober like this. I want to say 99% of the time when I was filming, I was usually high.
I just don't believe that. I just don't believe that. Exactly, Honey West. Insufferable Amber.
Gonna lie.
Insufferable Lynn.
And I have now been sober for almost 2 weeks. So I'm very proud of that. I'm telling you, no smoking, no drinking, no nothing, just absolutely sober. I
Margie, she's such a unique, special being. She sure feels like she is.
feel better. I feel like my brain knows how to work right now in my life. I know that I don't need it. So that is why I'm just not going there. How long were you on Ozempic before, and how much did you lose when you were on it? So I was on it for like 2 months, and I think I lost around like 21 pounds. So already I feel like I'm going to be doing a lot better because, like I said, I haven't been sober in forever. And when I did Ozempic last time, I thought I was going to get sober and I didn't. Oh, my girlfriend's calling me. Hold on.
Girl,
Wowzers.
stop it. Is she serious? Oh, my girlfriend's calling me. Hold on. What is this? Again, okay, so it's a closet. I see some linens, maybe some a new blankie, maybe some sheets. Like, okay, fine. This is where you just toss shit. But why are you filming here? Why is this your background? Why are you doing this to us? Those of us who care. Why are you putting us through this? Although I will say this is a more summer appropriate garment. Definitely a step in the right direction. That's great. Oh, is it Pride? I see rainbows. Oh, I see. It's a Pride garment. Still, exactly. See, Pride month is June. Happy Pride, everybody. See how this is a more appropriate garment for a summer month, Amberlynn? Tiger Palm Bambino says, so what? I've spent the last 20 years smoking weed and having a career, education, finances, etc. Sounds like an excuse to me. Wicked Crafter, 22 pounds and quit. I'm shocked she only lost 20 something pounds on it, to be honest. I mean, I'm not shocked because it's Amberlynn, but I should be shocked because she should have lost more than that.
Hi, I forgot that I didn't end this video. Still, I have not ended this video. I literally was just editing it and I was like, oh, okay. Also, as for, I was talking about the Ozempic. Yeah, I lost about 21 pounds in like 2 months. Prior to that,
So you're telling me you missed how many subscribers did we say again? 322,233. I don't remember. A lot, a fuck ton, a metric fuck ton of subscribers. And you're telling me in the middle of your vlog that didn't even turn out to be 10 whole minutes, you got a phone call from your pretend girlfriend and you forgot to come back to us and finish this vlog? I mean, I don't know. I feel like you need to put more effort into this. And I personally feel like you're just not trying your best.
the whole year before that, I lost 81 pounds by myself. But
Oh,
Ozempic
stop it.
allowed me to hit 100 pounds down. I have my whole journey of my Ozempic journey here on YouTube.
So you're telling me she lost the 81 pounds and then she got an Ozempic and lost another 20 to put her at the 100-pound, to put her over the 100-pound threshold, whatever. And you're telling me she quit? Man, you let me lose 80 pounds on my own. 89, whatever, on my own. And then stick me on the jab and let that push me over the 100-pound mark. I am never quitting. You'll have to tear that Ozempic out of my cold, dead, rotting hand. She keeps adding to the number but never subtracts.
So you could definitely go watch that.
Yeah, and you lost a whole organ. That's right, Lisa Simpson.
Anyways, I do want to end this video appropriately now.
She didn't like how it made her tum-tum feel. Maybe that's because she was taking it and still eating shit food.
I hope that you guys did enjoy it, and I will see you guys in my next one.
No,
Bye.
we didn't. You suck. And that was quite the letdown. We didn't appreciate that one. Anyway, whatever. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget, hold on just a minute. Don't forget to go. The pinned comment is the link to the last live stream. Make sure you go and leave a comment, and that will enter you for the giveaway we will do tomorrow. Okay, see you then. Bye.